50-50?
So I'm going to show you where Muhammad is a slave trader.
A slave trader?
Yes.
So let's talk about...
Would you condemn a slave trader?
I believe the law should be secular.
He believes law should be secular. So he's choosing a Western Christian concept over an Islamic one. So he took his own Quran away.
How you doing, bro? Good seeing you, man. You good, yeah? See you, man. No time, no see you, bro.
Gender study teachers are on a good job. They're doing a lot. They're doing a hell of a lot.
So if my children... So in that time,
we're not talking about that time. We're talking about the Quran is applicable today.
Okay, as a Muslim,
so
I know what
you would follow with what the Quran says.
I would follow what the Quran says.
Right, and so the Quran says
that my son more.
There you go.
Because he's going to find a woman and start a family, and it's incumbent upon him as a man to support that family.
Right.
Yes, I believe that. My daughter would get less, because in the hopes she would find a man and start a family with him.
And what if she didn't?
What if she didn't? Then she would go into business for herself or get an education.
Do you not see the injustice in your own logic?
I don't think it's unjust. I think that it's a workable way. We have laws that a lot of people think are unjust.
Well,
it's in the Quran.
No, I agree.
Can't change it. I'm not going to argue with you about changing it.
No, I agree. I would encourage you.
So what do we do? You want to throw away the Quran?
Yes, absolutely.
You want to throw away the Quran?
We absolutely should throw away the Quran.
So you want to tell me, and the Bible as well, or just the Quran?
No, just the Quran.
So you want to tell me my faith is invalid?
Yes, your faith is invalid.
And my struggle and my journey in my faith is invalid?
Yes.
You are incorrect.
Right, so now let me explain why.
I don't want you to explain why.
Do you believe that we're equal in dignity?
I believe that I believe that because of my faith and because I follow God, I have to treat you in a dignified manner.
Right,
in
thank
a personal aspect, I would not normally do that.
That was a great answer to a different question. Okay. My question was, do you believe that we are equal in dignity?
Yes.
Do you believe your children are equal in dignity?
Yes.
Do you believe, therefore, that laws based upon the fact of equal dignity should treat people equally, i.e. they should be equal under the law?
So you're talking about secular law or religious law?
Well, I'm talking about
Sharia, or are you talking about laws coming from the Parliament?
So I'm comparing laws that have been influenced by a Christian heritage to laws that are influenced by Islamic heritage. And I'm saying that laws that are Islam brought slavery. Do you know that?
Okay, you're going to tell me that
are you saying
Muslims sold slaves?
Muhammad was a slave trader?
Muhammad was a slave trader.
He was.
Can you tell me where is that written?
No, I'm going to come and debate you later. I'm going to come and debate you later.
Can I call a friend? This is
can we pull up the hadith where Muhammad trades in slaves?
50-50?
So I'm going to show you where Muhammad is a slave trader.
A slave trader?
Yes.
So let's talk about...
Would you condemn a slave trader?
In these days, I would condemn.
But you wouldn't condemn Muhammad?
I will not condemn Muhammad.
Is Muhammad an example to you today?
Yes, he is.
So should you follow Muhammad's example?
I will not follow that example.
You will not follow that example?
I'm not a slave trader.
And that's because you're a better man than Muhammad?
No, I'm not a better man.
You clearly are.
Peace be upon him, is my teacher.
You clearly are. I'm going to debate you later.
Yeah, there are slaves in the Bible. Look what Lot's daughters did to him.
Let's look at Jesus. He's my example.
Okay.
He lived at a time.
He's a wonderful prophet.
Exactly. Did he own slaves?
Did he? No, he did not own slaves.
No, he did not own slaves. Now, who is better? One who owns a slave or one who doesn't own slaves?
Did he condone slaves?
Who is better?
Who is better? One who owns slaves or one who does not own slaves?
I look at them both the same.
So you think...
I look at Jesus and Muhammad on the same level.
Okay. Now I want to show you that I'm not making it up about your prophet being a slave trader. Right?
I am a slave to God.
Let's focus, because these guys are just going to be interrupting continuously. But I will come and debate both of them in a second. Right? So there came a slave and pledged allegiance to Allah's apostle. On migration, he did not know that he was a slave. Then there came his master and demanded him back, whereupon Allah's apostle said, "Sell him to me," and he bought him for 2 black slaves. And he did not afterwards take allegiance from anyone until he had asked him whether he was a slave. So Muhammad was a slave trader.
Where is this in the Quran?
Can we pull up the one where we sell women and children for weapons and products?
In the Bible.
So can we just put that?
So hold on one second.
Show me where that's in
Hold
the
on one second.
Was that in the Quran?
Right, you've come to Speaker's Corner.
I asked you a question. What's that in the Quran?
No, that was a hadith
Thank
from
you very
Sahih
much.
al-Bukhari.
Okay, thank you.
So you want it from the Quran? But so do you not believe in the hadiths?
I'm a Muslim.
Do you believe in the hadiths?
I believe in some of the hadiths. There's some.
What about the Sahih hadiths?
Some hadiths are.
What about Sahih
valid.
hadiths?
I've not heard the term Sahih hadith.
Sahih means reliable, trustworthy. Do you believe in those?
It depends on who says that.
What about Sahih al-Bukhari? What about Bukhari? Bukhari's
no explanation.
Do you accept that?
Quote it and go.
Let's get to where you're going.
Wait, what about that Muslim? What about Sahih Muslim and Sahih al-Bukhari?
I don't know what you're talking about,
right.
So I'm going to prove ignorance.
Okay.
So you have.
That's fine. Pleading ignorance is fine.
You're talking to me.
Yep.
You have a predetermined outcome because you have a belief.
Yeah.
Bring it to me. Okay. I already know what I believe. I don't have a predetermined outcome. I know I believe in God.
Okay.
I believe in the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And I believe that your journey in Christianity is just as valid as my journey in Islam.
Yep.
What you said earlier, you talked about me being better than Muhammad. That's not true.
No, it is.
But no,
it is objectively true that
right
you
now,
are better than
I'm
Muhammad.
going to tell you right now, man to man, to your face, is that
it doesn't own a slave.
Is that my journey and my faith is better than yours because mine is not predetermined.
Yeah.
Yours is predetermined. I come here to learn. You come here to preach to people and talk about how people are bad, about how my prophet is bad.
Your prophet was bad. He was objectively bad.
I said that it's your religion is just as valid as mine, but you have said that you should, yes, absolutely. And that's fine. You're entitled to disagree. You're entitled to disagree. You're entitled to disagree. Because you say that, and because you have that attitude and that opinion, you've lost all validity to me.
That doesn't matter.
I'm not going to have a discussion with you based on
if you can't do
respect
what Muhammad permits you to do, then because your conscience is saying that it would be wrong to do so, and I think you're a person of good conscience.
I'm not going to.
No, sir. I listen. So in terms of no, I'm gonna continue the conversation. So the thing is, no. So now notice the rudeness and notice how. Yes, you are. You're being rude right now because I'm talking to you.
No, you're talking at me.
You're talking. I'm talking to you.
Hang on.
No. Hold on one second.
No. You hold on. You hold on.
No, hold on one second.
First of all, you're pointing at me. Secondly,
why are you trying to be intimidating?
Secondly,
why are you trying to be intimidating?
Are you intimidating?
Are you trying to be
No, I'm not.
intimidating?
I'm not
trying to be intimidating.
Don't point at me.
You're trying to be intimidating.
I am not trying to be intimidating.
I'm not intimidating.
I'm not trying to intimidate.
So, as I
you
was saying,
said that I should go with my Quran, you said that my faith was valid.
And the reason why you should throw it away is because your religion denigrates human beings.
My religion is not
It denigrates your daughter compared to your son. It denigrates women according to men. It denigrates the slave according to the free. It denigrates the Arab to everybody else. It denigrates Christians to the Muslims. It denigrates the Jews to the Muslims. And it denigrates pagans compared to everyone else.
Pagans are preferred.
There you go. You've just denigrated humanity. Thank you very much.
Pagans practice shirk. Yeah.
So you denigrate them.
I don't believe in pagans.
No, I know you don't believe in it, but would you denigrate them in law? Yeah. There you go. So there you go. So he started the conversation. Right. So you would denigrate him. He's a Sikh. Would you denigrate him? Would you denigrate him in law? Answer the question. I'll come and debate you in a second. Would you denigrate him in law? He is someone that in your religion is considered a pagan. Would you denigrate him in law?
I believe the law should be secular.
He believes law should be secular. So he's choosing a Western Christian concept over an Islamic one. So he's chucked his own Quran away. You just chucked your own Quran away. Ask them. Do you believe that law should be secular? 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 No. There you go. So he throws away his own Quran because he says he believes that the law should be secular, and that isn't an Islamic concept. Let's do a quick census. Muslims, son, do you believe that law should be secular? I'm asking you. He's running away. Every Muslim, put your hand up if you think law should be secular. One Muslim. All the other Muslims do not. So you're the one that's thrown your Quran away. You've just thrown it away. Should laws be secular? Should laws be secular?
Yeah, go on. I want to answer. According to Jesus in the Bible teaching, you cannot live by man-made law but only God law.
Agreed.
So what are you saying now?
So I'm asking now. Answer my question. Do you believe that laws should be secular?
What is secular according to you?
Secular. Secular means that they are governed by a non-religious authority.
Are they made by man?
Yes.
Yes. According to Jesus' teaching, I just tell you.
No. Answer my question to you. Do you believe that laws should be secular?
According to Jesus' teaching,
I'm asking you. You can appeal to whatever. There you go. So he disagrees with you. You've just appealed for secular law, and your Muslim brothers won't back you up. They're not backing you up. So you have just thrown your Quran under the bus, and that's why I'm saying you should chuck it away.
The louder you speak doesn't make you right.
So let's have a calm conversation.
So what I say in my philosophy
you don't believe man has the right to make law.
He just said so.
I'll finish what I'm saying. The law of the land, the law from the government should be secular and treat everybody equally. That's the law from the
man-made.
government. How I conduct myself amongst my brothers, I practice Sharia. Okay? If you steal from me, we're going to have a problem. You insult my wife, we're going to have a problem. Okay? You come at me the wrong way, we're going to have a problem. You murder somebody in my family, we're going to have a problem. The other law, the secular law, under Islam, as Muslims, we have to follow the law of the land.
So you believe in man-made laws?
Pardon me?
You believe in man-made laws?
Those are the laws of the land. I don't have to believe them. See, you've come with a
I'm asking you, you said you believe laws should be... What happened about raising your voice doesn't make it right? Why are we raising our voice?
Because I'm trying to get a point across and you're not, and you keep cutting me off. You've come with a predetermined outcome. Do
you know what my predetermined outcome is?
I know that we're going towards it.
What is it?
I've seen you here before.
What is it?
You're a Christian man.
What is the essence of my critique?
Let's focus on the point.
Can you even do you even understand the focus of my critique?
Your essence of your critique is anti-Islam.
No.
Yeah, you told me. First of all, you told me my faith was not right.
Correct.
My journey was false.
Yes.
And that I should throw my Quran away.
You should.
Based on all three of those things.
And he came to you.
Based on all three of those things, I don't have time, and frankly, I don't give a about what you've got to say.
And yet you made it. And there you go. And there you go. So let me actually tell you what the essence of my critique is.
What is the essence of your critique? Get to your point.
I'm trying to.
Go ahead.
But, you know, we got a lot of interrupters here.
I'm here.
So, the essence of my critique is, this is the reason why you should chuck your Quran away.
Why, Bob?
Because innately within your nature, you believe that you should treat people with equal dignity.
Yes, I should. I will.
There you go.
And I will.
Thank you. And you are a better man than Islam. Because in Sharia law, human beings are not treated with equal dignity in the law. A Christian is actually calculated to be worth less than a Muslim in blood money. In blood money. Is that true? Am I lying about your religion in there? I'm talking about blood money. I'm talking about blood money, the payment for unlawful killing. I'm literally telling you. I'm literally telling you that the idea of compensation for when someone is killed accidentally and unlawfully, the laws apply differently for Christians and Muslims.
And it should.
There you go. It should. Now you don't agree with him.
Same thing in the Bible.
You don't agree with him.
In the Bible.
He's committed to the injustices of Islam, but you are not. And that is why you are a better man than your religion. So address that.
Please, you've stated your point. I've got your point.
You've got my point. How would you like to reply to
that? I don't give you any validity because of the three things that you said that insulted me.
Yeah.
We're going to say about this, one should be a slave to another.
Your opinion is of any value.
What about the Quran?
What is he saying?
The Quran's opinion?
What about scholars from Azhar University?
Jesus said, who disbelieve coming from them,
I don't care about what you're saying.
Equal treatment.
What about Azhar University?
What about it?
So, I'm going to show you a quote from a Muslim scholar that demonstrates the kind of inequalities that I'm talking about.
I'm not interested.
Well, I'm going to read it.
Well, you read it.
Yeah, I'm going to read it. Yeah, I'm going to read it.
I'm done with
and I think it's really sad that your emotions are prickled to cloud your intellect. It's really sad.
I can't be in a discussion with somebody.
And yet here you are.
We're not having a discussion anymore.
So, let me just show you.
Historically speaking, in Islam, you cannot be a Jew and announce your Jewish name. You have a Christian name.
In Islam, the Jews, the Christians,
temple,
they
went angry and beat some man in the temple.
And they lived.
But
and they had their own law.
They're people. They're not his children. They're not his children.
You ask my question. Whose temple?
It doesn't matter. It's not Jesus' temple. It's not Jesus' temple.
It's his father's temple.
Okay. So this is an example from Sahih al-Bukhari about slaves. Okay. Just another example of your slave trading prophet. That you're better than.
I'm going to ask you again not to point at me. I really, man to man, I'm going to say it one last time. Please do not point at me when you speak to me.
Okay, fine. Okay? So in terms of Sahih al-Bukhari, listen to what he says. Narrated by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, that while he was sitting with Allah's apostle, he said, "Oh Allah's apostle, we get female captives as our share of booty." Are you suddenly a Quranist? Of course you're not a Quranist. You say that for the camera, but you believe in these hadiths when the camera's not on you. And then when the camera's on you, suddenly, oh well, it's the hadiths, it's not the Quran. So, listen. Open to interpretation. These are Sahih hadiths, my friend. Yeah, Sahih al-Bukhari.
We take captive of war.
By Al-Qudri. Allah's apostle, we get female captives as our share of beauty, and we are interested in their prices. What is your opinion about coitus interruptus? Now you're an intelligent man, you know what coitus interruptus is.
Sounds like rape.
Thank you. It's not actually, but it sounds like rape. Coitus interruptus means to withdraw before the point of ejaculation. That's what coitus interruptus means. Yeah? The Prophet said, do you really do that? It is better for you not to do it. No soul which Allah has destined to exist, but will surely come into existence. Now, do you agree with sex slavery?
You're right. No, you got a paper that is right.
Right. So Muhammad practiced sex slavery.
Did that say you raped the slaves?
Do you believe in sex slavery?
I do not. Absolutely do
right.
Not.
So Muhammad.
Ask any Muslim here if they believe in sex.
Do you believe it? Do you believe it?
So your end game is to destroy Islam, isn't it?
So
that's what.
No, my end game is to promote Christianity. My end game is to promote Christianity.
No, I'm not a Christian.
What justice about slavery?
I will not become a Christian.
From the Bible, what justice about slavery?
Right.
So you're wasting your time.
That's what he's doing.
So I want to read to you a Muslim scholar. So this is not a Christian scholar. It's not someone with an anti-Islam agenda. This is an Islamic scholar from Al-Azhar University.
What justice is Bible about slave?
And what he says is this. Dr. Abdul Latif Mushtahari of Azhar University. Listen to what he said. Islam does not prohibit slavery, but retains it for two reasons. The first is war, in which the captive is either killed or enslaved, provided that the war is not between Muslims, is not acceptable to enslave violators or the offenders if they are Muslims. Only non-Muslims may be enslaved or killed. The second reason is the sexual propagation of slaves. No, this is an Islamic scholar from Al-Azhar University. So we've given you hadiths. We've given you scholars. Now let's give you Quran.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's give you Quran.
Can you give someone else a chance to speak?
I'll speak to him. I'll speak to him.
It's a one-way street. You won't shake his faith.
I'm done speaking with you.
Okay.
So you're wasting your time.
Find another victim.
You can walk away anytime. 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 My point to you is.
Can you read this one?
My point to you is, bro. My point to you is, bro. My point to you is, bro, is that your religion teaches the denigration of humanity. That some human beings should be treated better than other people.
What color God comes?
Right? And our law, influenced by Christianity, teaches equality under the law between men and women. It's a secular country. It was never a Christian country. It was a Christian society.
All men are equal, but it's okay to have slaves.
Exactly. And this was the contradiction within the American legal system.
Can you read this one?
Can you read this one? To you that you know more
can you read this one?
Than I do.
Yeah, can you read this one?
I think you misunderstand my heart. I think you misunderstand my heart. You're entitled to do that, of course. You're entitled to do that.
He's shy from his book. Look what he said.
When Muslims come here, they talk about the Quran.
He's a coward, he can't read it.
When Christians come here, They talk about how shitty Islam is.
No, we don't talk about how. You see, you don't know. Watch our channel. We put up loads of videos about Christianity. I'll be doing it today.
You don't talk about.
We do. We do. You see, that's a lie that Muslims tell themselves.
I see it here.
It's a lie Muslims tell themselves. I will be doing talks on Christianity today. I will be doing talks on Christianity today. Yes, here. Yeah, I will. But first I got to deal with these guys.
Deal with them.
So my point is, bro, and this is my final point because you want the conversation to end, and
yes,
so
I do.
we shall end it.
Okay.
Yeah. My final point to you is this: that if you believe that human beings should be treated in law with equal dignity because they are of equal dignity, you should abandon Islam because it does exactly the opposite. It does exactly the opposite. It does exactly the opposite. Your conscience is better than your prophet. Okay?
You have a great act.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, Uncle, I'd like to debate you on something.